Hello there, Taurus. How are you today? Welcome to your general reading. All right, now remember, this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. There is some portion of this video that is pertinent to your current situation. And Spirit says go ahead and take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else, right? And make sure you comment down below if you'd like to claim this reading or if something here is resonating well with you. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, Taurus. You've got Six of Cups. This is about you reminiscing, you know, being nostalgic, thinking about the past, all of the good times, you know, anything that kind of makes you feel real good, that's coming through right now. And that's great. That's really a great feeling. Six of Wands. Now you have the Six of Cups here, and then you've got the Six of Wands. The number 6 is important here, so be aware of that. The Six of Wands tells me that you are being celebrated. You're being recognized for your hard work, and you're coming out on top. You're very victorious. So you're reminiscing probably about all of the hard work that you've put in, and you're so appreciative and grateful for that now you are being rejoiced and you are being recognized for all of that hard work. That's a nice feeling. Yeah, the Hermit. So you may have been in isolation here for a little bit and, you know, forced to kind of gain some sort of knowledge, inner knowledge, divine knowledge, right? You turned within because maybe you were presented with a challenge that required you to go deep and go within and try to figure out what it is, what lesson there is that you need to learn. And now you're emerging out of your cave and you are going to shine your light and share it with the rest of the world, whatever knowledge you have. You've got the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, wow, you've got all kinds of great feelings here. Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, right? This is the best of the best, right? Everything is kind of falling in line in your life. Everything feels good, and everything is kind of in synchrony. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more. You're being celebrated. You have wisdom. I mean, what more could you ask for? Oh my goodness, the Sun card. Whoa, whoa, Taurus. Everything is working out in your favor. No worries, not one worry. Knight of Cups. You have love, romance that's headed your way. And now if this is not a love reading for you, this is an opportunity for you to engage in something that is very heartfelt, something that's emotionally moving, maybe a passion project, right? Or an opportunity to take on a job, for example, that you've always loved, you know, that you've dreamt of. So there's something here that's being offered to you that's really going to be emotionally moving for you. Five of Swords. There may be some conflict around you, right? Because everything is going so well, right? And some people don't like that. So if you have any kind of conflict here around you, universe is saying find another way. And perhaps that's why you went into hiding here, right? Because there was conflict around you. So you had to go deep within and figure out another way to handle this conflict so that your momentum here, look at all of these positive cards here. And, you know, here you've got the Five of Swords. You found another way to handle challenges and conflict. I love that. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you are laying down the seeds for something more stable in the future. If this is a relationship, you're taking it nice and slow, and you're really realizing that maybe you guys have a union, something worthy of really solidifying and planting some seeds and allowing there to be roots in the ground, right? If this is a job situation, again, this is not moving fast, but you are being offered the opportunity for long term, right? So if you're starting a new job, or if you're starting a new company or something like that, you're going to go very slow, and you're going to make sure you've analyzed every movement so that you can create a legacy here. You're not going to be very hasty with your movements. Yeah, Knight of Wands. There is a lot of you. So you've got Knight of Pentacles, which is all about going slow, but then you've got such excitement around you because everything seems to be falling in place here that there's so much excitement and bold action from you that you want to go fast. But you know, deep within, your intuition tells you, slow down. You need to slow down and really kind of get an idea of what's going on. This is a Virgo card. And this is, you know, an earth sign, so it's one of your BFFs. The other one is the Capricorn card, right? And so anyway, so this is telling me that there's, you know, deep inside that you got to go slow, but there's so much excitement in you and you're going really fast just because everything is falling in place, right? Look at that. You want to expand your world. You see that there's so much in front of you. You know, you may be going off to college, for example, or starting new studies, and you're excited. You're finally going to get to do the thing that you want to do, right? You've got Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Remember, I told you earlier that you're going to be offered something that's emotionally moving. And so this is the thing. It's like, wow, I get to do that thing that I love and set down some roots. Let's go, right? And so, you know, universe is saying you've got so much momentum and movement because you've got the Three of Wands here, and anything is possible. Just put your best foot forward. You know, show up as your best and most authentic self, and you'll be able to receive the opportunities that are in front of you, right? You've got the Knight of Cups, right? And you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. New opportunities, laying down, you know, long-term goals, fulfilling them, right? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So I said earlier, the number 6 is important, right? You've got 6 here, and also here. This is about generosity and reciprocity. Once you get to that point of abundance, Taurus, you are going to turn around and give to others. I know this because you're going to be very generous, because you're going to remember who helped you out in the past, and that when you were in need, somebody gave to you, and now it's your turn to give back to those in need. 4 of Pentacles. Don't hold on too tight, right? Don't hold on too tight to the money, right? Don't let the money and the you know, perseverating over finances, you know, and acquiring wealth, don't let that consume you. But instead, what you want to do is, you know, just be mindful of how you're spending your money. Be mindful of your finances, right? So if you, you know, if you are kind of still in school, you're going to want to, you know, be very careful with how you are spending your money, obviously, because you don't have that dream job yet, right? So don't be too hasty to spend your money, right? All right, that's just one example, but I'm sure you can pretty much use a lot of these messages here for your own situation, current situation. 3 of Swords, something here is going to cause a little bit of heartache. It's a little bit of a hiccup, all right? But because you have the Sun card here, that is going to overshine. It's going to shine above or around and illuminate the 3 of Swords and the lessons that you're supposed to learn, right? So the storm here is going to quiet. So you see all the clouds and the rain and everything like that behind the heart. Guess what? The sun is going to shine right through and fix whatever it is that's really causing you a lot of heartache. King of Pentacles, beautiful, right? So we were talking about setting down roots and something that's long-term that's going to give you abundance. Well, guess what? You're going to get that abundance. And the nice thing about the King of Pentacles is he is the leader, right? He's the master of the suit. And he's very wise because he uses all of his prior knowledge, his history, and his life experiences to navigate the world around him. He's the person that everybody goes to for advice because he's just so knowledgeable, right? King of Wands, wow, another suit. So you've got so many suits here. You've got King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So here in your quest to get to your abundance, to get to that happy place of 10 of Cups, you also, the beautiful thing about this is that the King of Pentacles is very grounded but doesn't move very fast, right? Like the Knight of Pentacles. Whereas you have the King of Wands, that's the mover and shaker. That's the one that gets things done. That's the one who's very bold. So you have the Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And the only thing you need now is the King of Cups, and you've got that, you've got all of that going for you. So anyway, so with this combination here, this is actually quite beautiful because the King of Pentacles wants to set the plan for creating abundance, but doesn't necessarily move fast. So the King of Wands energy is going to take those plans and move with it and get that job done. You see what I'm saying? I love it. I love that. The world, yeah, and it's going to, your journey is going to come to a completion. So whatever it is, whatever your goal is, it's going to be completed. You will be successful. One, because you have the Sun card here, right? And also, now you've got the World card. Whatever it is that you are working towards, you're going to complete it, right? You need to find a lesson for this heartache, maybe this betrayal that you had. You need to kind of shake it off, leave it in the back, and just kind of keep going because the universe has some stuff for you. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Swords. Of course you're going to have the Nine of Swords, right? Because you've got heartache. So there's going to be something here that you're feeling like, you know, anxious about, and you're going to really feel very sad about. You're going to experience grief and worry, sadness, and that's normal, right? Because this event is no joke, right? You've got the swords piercing the heart, but know that this is in your mind as well. So once you start changing the way you're thinking about things, it's going to change your state of mind and allow you to kind of go in this direction here. These two things here can kind of hold you back. These are your brakes here. So just be aware of that, right? So these two things here is why the Hermit went into isolation, right? This is your story. You need to go into isolation, really dig deep and figure this out here and work through it so that you can continue to progress this way. These three things here are essential because you have so much. The spread here is so good that you have a lot waiting for you here, but we've got to get you out of this state there. All right, not the right time. So if you are using the King of Wands here and you're really bold and you just want to keep going and you want to go charging in like this, Spirit says slow down. It's not the right time. Sit back, be a little bit more introspective, use your inner wisdom to come up with the right answer. Slow it down. Yeah, communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. I love that. So by communicating clearly, you are going to avoid the conflicts in your life. Remember, we talked about how it's important to have better communication because it's going to really give you that chance to do things differently, right? So you don't have to fight with these people and waste your energy. Communicate clearly. You're ready. You're ready to go to take this shadow behavior here, go into your cave, and really try to find the meaning behind all of that suffering. Why did you suffer so much? One more. It's up to you. Yeah, you're the driver here. You are the driver here, Taurus. Nobody else, and it's up to you. It's your decision to make how you're going to go in and learn the lessons here so that you can progress through this path that's laid out here. Now, all of this can change, of course, right? Now, this is all fluid, but right now you have so much going on here. But all of this is dependent on these things here that's going on. All right, bottom of the deck, recovery. Yeah, you need some time to recover from this sadness and heartache. And the time for recovery is also when you go into your time and space and really reflect on everything that's happened. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what resonated with you, right? I want to know. And don't forget to don't forget to like and subscribe also. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.